Hey everybody, welcome to the live stream. Today I'm on a roof right now and I want to give you guys some tips on roof maintenance before it starts raining, because this is a big thing. It only takes a small hole to let water in and cause you a bunch of damage to your house. So I want to show you how to take care of your roof before moisture damage takes care of your wallet. So let me show you a couple different things to look for. Okay, so right here, what you're looking at here is an exposed nail. This needs to be sealed up with an approved sealant for a roof. Same with this one here. Any type of a nail or fastener on any kind of a flashing or roof material should have a seal around it after it's installed. So this is what you're looking for. Exposed nails, anywhere moisture can get in. I'll come over here to this whirlybird, and you can see these were patched in the past, but now they're getting a little worn out and you can see the cracking. That little bit of cracking can allow moisture damage underneath there if there's a path through there. As you can see, all these here as well. And this is very simple roof maintenance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to scrape this off and then apply a new top coating on that of the sealant that I use, which I will show you at the end. So right here we get a couple of abandoned. These are not in use, so these are abandoned. Looks like it might have been part of a high efficiency furnace at one time, but they're no longer in use. Someone just put caps on them. So are these leaking? Well, if they're gonna leak, they're gonna leak right here. So this is the plastic PVC and this is the metal flashing. They're two separate materials, but they work together if they're sealed where they meet, and that's right where they meet right there. Same on that one. And this stuff's getting really old as well, so this is going to be a focal point of resealing for me right here. Now moving on down here, what we got is a vent pipe right here. It's cast iron. Same situation. Here's your flashing. So your entry points are going to be where the pipe meets the flashing. So remember that. It's always going to be right here. And then over here we got the same thing. So at one point somebody used electrical tape around this pipe between the flashing. That's not going to work. You got to use an approved product, a sealant. So last rain season, I woke up at 6 in the morning to a flooded kitchen. My floor and my countertop were all wet because there was a pinhole in this, and we had such heavy rains it made it through, and it just started pouring into the house. So it was kind of a weird condition, but it was a mess that I had to deal with. So right here, this here is the material I use to seal up what I just pointed out to you. Loctite, polyurethane sealant, roof and flashing. This stuff works really good, pretty inexpensive, probably about 10 bucks at Home Depot. So the point of this video is to get you motivated to get ahead of these problems before they start, because once it's rain season and your roof starts leaking, you already have a leak. You want to avoid the leak in the first place. So it's a good idea to be proactive and just get on top of this. Now, if you're not comfortable doing maintenance on your roof, do not get on your roof, because I don't want you to have an accident. So just call a roofing professional. But I'm just letting you know, this is how you inspect your roof yourself, so you don't have to worry about someone lying to you that your roof needs all kinds of repairs. I want to just educate you on how to do this on your own. So another thing to look for is right here. This is my ridge cap that I installed last season. It's holding up very well. I don't see any issues with it. But what I did notice is this right here. Full disclosure, I did not install this flashing. I bought the house like this. This here's flashing is just wrong. It's laying on top of 2 rows of shingles right here. This row of shingles should be covering this flashing. and it'd be okay. You could actually run this one onto it as well and let this overhang a little bit. But what they did was they took some Henry's roof patch and they just patched it to death. That's why it looks all black like that. It's not shiny metal like this. But what I did notice is this is a good point right here. So these little holes right here, these little cracks, that's where the water gets in. And you get a high wind, it's going to drive that rain right into those cracks, and that's how you're going to wind up with a leak inside your attic, or worse, inside your living area. So, like I said, I installed this last rain season, and right here I'm noticing that one of my nail patches is starting to come loose. So I need to reapply some more sealant right here on this side as well. So I'll be doing some touch up on that. And I want to show you something else down here with wall flashing. Okay, this here is a counter flashing, which is when a wall meets another roof. So if there's any kind of cracking up here, which you can see there's a lot of cracking right there, all this needs to be filled. And then what I noticed is I got my fasteners coming out right here. So I gotta clean up this sealant, take this old sealant off, put some new sealant, and maybe fix that nail as well. Same problem right here. I can see the nail. That's what you don't want. You don't want to see the nails, everybody. So just make sure there's no cracks in the caulking that's already there, or the sealant that's already there. Make sure there's no nails sticking out. And these are little things that you can do by yourself. Spend $10 on caulking, maybe another $12 on a caulking gun. And if you're okay with walking your roof, just be careful. And you can save yourself a lot of money on roof maintenance. So remember, buying a home, don't panic. Just watch the rest of this video. And here's another thing I'm going to show you right here. Check this out. Okay, so this has to be sealed up, as you can see. It's not supposed to lift like this. It's supposed to be nice and tight like this right here. Like that. Not supposed to be able to pull it back. So it's not fastened properly. And here's some more stuff I gotta fix. I'm seeing cracks right here, and I'm seeing cracks right here. These are the telltale signs that you need to seal up your roof a little better. And this has already been patched when I bought the house, so I haven't had any issues inside this area of the house. But I am going to double check all the rest of the caulking. Yeah, it's starting to come apart here too. And definitely right here. It's all going to be resealed. Okay, so there you go. Hope that was helpful. Like I said, get ahead of this as opposed to ignoring it, because that way there you can avoid the water damage and avoid the mold remediation and everything else that goes with it. It starts on the roof. Go buy yourself some sealant, and happy caulking.